how to get out of survival mode. First of all, survival, to me, I understand it as you're living that you feel like everything is not enough. You feel you're supposed to work so hard. You feel that you think the world is out to get you. Because people raised with love, everything is abundant. Like they know the world is not that bad. The world is the world. Everyone is good. People are good people. No? Some people are raised with that, but then the environment, the people they are with, teach them these so many things, and they make them forget about themselves. And the biggest thing that you can be with in this life, that's why when Christ was coming, Master Jesus was teaching us, taught us love. That's why they tell you God is love. Because once you're loved, once you believe in love, everything is abundant. You know everything has to work out because you love. Like that's why love sells. You get what I'm saying? So the only way you're supposed to get out of that, probably you've been enriched. The universe has told you supposed to work so hard, like survival for the fittest. Because I believe survival for the fittest is the biggest definition of survival. Like survival, that's the biggest definition of that survival for the fittest. No, it doesn't have to be that way. I know that's what we've been told. Books are there, other Karl Marx and stuff like that. Yeah, but then you're supposed to look at if you've tried that and things are okay. If things are not okay, then you look at the other part because there is love. Try looking at things in this aspect of love. It's going to make so much sense. Business is hard. Do you love the business? If you love the business, things will work out. If you love the business, you'll be okay. At least you'll push to another day because you love the business. If relationship is hard, do you love your partner? Do you love your wife? Do you love your husband? I know relationship is hard right now, probably it's tough for you, but you love your partner. So what does Christ say about love? What does God say about love? Love them unconditionally. So if you love them unconditionally, maybe you'll be there. Get love solves everything. See, if you want to do something that probably is going to hurt some other person, is it out of love or it's out of survival? Like that's why people be like, man, you see, that's survival. That kind of that mentality. I know it's being used, but then we're supposed to get it out of ourselves. We're supposed to live in abundance. We're supposed to live in love. I speak this and some other person will be like, okay, what is this person speaking about? Does this person know that the world could ground, things are different? Yeah, things are different on the ground because that's what you've made them to be. Again, try looking at the ancient wisdom. Try looking at these so many things. Try looking at the people that started great things. Try looking at there was love in there somewhere, but we've forgotten that. That's why we are crying. That's why we are everywhere. That's why some of us are here to speak. That's why we incarnated to come and talk about these things so that we can help our generation, help our souls, and be better people and prosper and become the highest versions of ourselves. Because the moment you're the highest version of yourself, nothing can fail. You look at people that we look up to, they love what they are doing. People that will come and tell you, okay, they never loved what they are not doing. Okay, someone will come and tell you, okay, I did what I did for that job and stuff like that. They'll see, you see the way they speak about these things. I was working so hard, I made so much money. The way they're speaking about these things, they were surviving, they were hustling, there wasn't life there. So till they got out of that they're able to come and talk about these things. And also you see that they just also need to heal. I know I've seen people probably that we look up to and they speak things and you're like, you'll be like, may the grace of God be with them. May God heal them. Because what they are going through, people have made it in life, but then they are still so bitter. They are still this, that. I'm like, may God be with you. May God heal you. People will go work for, let's say, like, go abroad and work. Then afterwards, they come back with nothing. Or they come back with, they come back when they've done amazing things. But then when they are talking to people, they are explaining them, do this, work so hard, do this. I'm like, you need to heal from that working so hard. You know that there are people that have made it when they have not worked so hard. And life, by the way, that's why they'll tell you that people that work so hard are never that rich. If you work so hard, unless they let go. They might become rich, but after like 20 years, after like 10 years. But then you see some other person who work like effortlessly. After a few years, life gets better. Probably you will say they robbed, or you will say their parents. It doesn't matter. They have made it. Perhaps that's how the universe gifted them. Perhaps in their old life they over suffered, so they come back in this life not to suffer. And these are things that you master. So if you're in this life, if you have worked hard and things are not working out, bro, change your tactic. Change. Let me tell you some example here. You see, one of the richest people that we have probably are musicians. They are paid to make people happy, so they have to just make sure that they are happy, and they make people happy. If they are not paid to make people happy, they are going to be paid to heal souls. They are going to be paid to speak life into others. They are going to be paid to do. You get, those are effortless things. It's not like they are hard work. And that's how people make real money, real wealth. Forget this money, like just cash. That's not wealth. Unless if you just want to be rich. That's why people be like, you're not supposed to work towards being rich. You're supposed to work towards being wealthy. And wealth doesn't come through hard work. Take it from me. Wealth will never come through hard work. You will only be rich, and rich you only have this petty money. I'll give you an example. One of the highest people that are paid so much, you could look at them probably now. We have like politicians. Do they work so hard? What do they use to make all that money? You get, like, they come and speak to you and you vote them, and they're going to start banking millions. If you still think working hard is, you need to heal. Actually, the motion that we should make in this country is healing from hard work, because people have worked hard but they are still the way they are. They have worked hard, their kids are working hard, their grandkids are working hard, till one person is like, man, I'm going to at least work hard on the things that you love. If you love something so much, and actually when you do the things that you love, it won't feel like hard work because you love it. I'll give you an example. You look at, let's say, okay, because the movie industry here is not yet developed, but it's getting there. You could look at the Nigerian movie industry. They make so much money out of it. Do you think they work so hard? They work hard, but they work hard with the things they love. And also them, if they understood that, like, you're not supposed to work that hard, you're supposed to just work on your brain, everything is going to be okay. The universe will just spot you out and be like, this is it. This is my person. Resonate. So the time that you think you're working hard, you're just working on yourself. You're just affirming that beliefs. You're just affirming that I'm a star. You're just affirming that I'm talented. You're just affirming your purpose. You're just affirming your goals. That's the working hard you're supposed to do. You're just affirming. The working hard should be you changing your mind, not the physical, because everything starts from here. That's the working hard. You're supposed to look at changing your mind to believe all these things, to heal. So work on the healing. I promise you, things are going to do that. There are people that are paid to just make people happy. Like, look at comedians. They are paid to just come and smile. There is that famous, I think, TikToker who was paid he wasn't even saying anything in the videos. Now for us, we are here talking. And okay, that you understand, probably people are different and stuff like that. You get. So that's how the universe is. If you want to build real wealth, master here. Because everything starts from here. Even if you do, that's why you work hard, your kids will work hard, your grandkids will work hard, till probably your third grandson will be like, man, no, I think there is more to life than just working hard. They will understand this. Peace and love.